Welcome to Brain Vision.
In this question, we are given the position of an object as a function of time, and we are asked to plot that function, find the average velocity on a specific interval, and then find where the instantaneous velocity is 0 in that same interval. So the first thing we need to do, if we're going to plot by hand, is generate some values. And let me grab a screenshot really quickly of the spreadsheet that I used to generate some values. And if we're going to plot by hand, we might want a reasonably small interval, such as 0.25 or even 0.1, depending on how many data points you're willing to plot. And after that, we are going to need to graph that data somewhere, whether you do it in a spreadsheet or another kind of graphical analysis tool, or even something like Desmos to plot it. So let me grab a screenshot of that. And of course, you can also use a graphing calculator, but I don't have a way to screen capture my graphing calculator. So the plotting software I used doesn't connect the dots because it's made for plotting experimental data and then doing curve fitting. So here's what our plot looks like for the data that I've generated. And now we can find the average velocity over this 0 to 3 second time interval. So our average velocity will be found with the change in position divided by the change in time, which also looks like the slope of the line. Oh, I thought I grabbed a line segment. I'm sorry. The slope of the line segment that connects our starting point on the graph to our ending point. So something kind of like that. And from our data table, our final position at 3 seconds was 10 meters, while we started at 34 meters. And of course, our ending time was 3 seconds minus 0 seconds. And I get a value of -8 meters per second. And now to find where the instantaneous velocity equals 0, we need, first of all, to find the derivative, because the instantaneous velocity is found with the derivative of the position with respect to time. So ddt of 34 plus 10t minus 2t cubed, and that gives me 10 minus 6t squared, and now I can set that equal to 0. So 0 equals 10 minus 6t squared, which gives me 6t squared equals 10. Hold on. There we go. Let's make my equal sign a little clearer. And so t squared will be equal to 10 over 6, which is 5/3. And my time will be equal to plus or minus the square root of 5/3. So I get plus or minus 1.291 seconds, but we can select the positive one because it has to be on the interval of 0 to 3 seconds.